In case you didn't know, after we march, we're going to go over to the World Beat Center. There's going to be organic food, non-GMO food, drinks. We're going to have a live band. There's going to be some networking. It's basically an after party for the march. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're also going to try to form some committees to try to put some of these ideas that are being talked about into action in the coming weeks and months. So if anyone is dedicated to this cause, feel free to come up to us. We're going to have a table outside the World Beat and join one of our committees and one of our groups so that we could take it beyond the marching. If we just march, nothing's going to change. We got to put these ideas into action and practice what we preach as well. Last time I gave a speech, I guess I'm going to have to hold this thing. Last time I gave a speech on May 25th, I talked about how the mainstream media doesn't fairly report on what's going on with GMOs and what's going on with Monsanto. In fact, their reporter and their producer both called me and tried to scream in my ear for a little bit. But let's be honest, nobody here found out about this march on TV. Nobody here found out about the Monsanto Protection Act on TV. Nobody probably heard about Mexico banning GMOs on TV. That's all stuff that we read on the internet. So, it's really important for us as activists and for anyone that wants to also support alternative media, independent media, because the mainstream media is in bed with Monsanto just as bad as the government is. If the media was doing their jobs, we wouldn't have former Monsanto lawyer Michael Taylor running the FDA right now. We wouldn't have Supreme Court Judge Clarence Thomas, which is also a former Monsanto lawyer, ruling on cases that go in favor of Monsanto. This stuff is just complete conflict of interest, and he should have recused himself. In my opinion, he's broken the law, and a lot of these guys actually need to go to jail. If we had an honest press, we wouldn't have Monsanto regulating itself. Now, back to the topic of government. It's time that we as a community start to take back our freedom and take back our food, take back our liberty and our rights. And, the time of government has come and gone, and look what it's done. It's caused the most death and disease and catastrophes all around the world in the past 200 years. It's been the largest cause of death. The same people that were trying to start a war in Syria about a month or two ago now claim that they don't have enough money to keep the government open. It just doesn't make any sense. There's no way that we can trust these politicians if they're going to be shutting down the government and starting up all these wars. There's no way we can trust them with our food supply. We can't have our food supply controlled by the government. It must be controlled by us. We need to grow our own food and get back to the community level. The food revolution is upon us, and that's what it is. That's what everyone here is. This is the beginning of the food revolution. This is the beginning of the transformation of the economy back to a grassroots level, back to a bottom-up level. I think we're all tired of this pyramid scheme that we're living in, the monetary system, the government telling us what to do. Giving people tickets for planting gardens in their front yards. I mean, this stuff is ridiculous and they're out of control. There's plenty of options that we can start doing to immediately take back our food supply. We could participate and start community gardens. We could join co-ops. We could support CSAs, which is community-supported agriculture. We're also going to have a speaker here on that today. And of course, we can grow food instead of lawns. You could also grow indoors in your apartment. You could grow in your closet, grow a couple crops, grow some tomatoes. I mean, the health benefits